Hey everybody, how's everybody doing today? Riley Foster here. I got a project that came to me. I saw it on actually Facebook Marketplace and I bought it a month or so ago. And I really liked this box. And the more I got to looking at it, the more I liked it. And what it was, I'll show you here in just a second. Take this off the tripod. This was an electric oven. Yeah, check that out. Now, they had a light switch on the top and I assume a bulb to tell you this oven was on. And this was some kind of a thermostat that the rod went down in here, and when it came off, clicked off and on, that would turn the element off and on. So I'm going to open this up here in just a minute and show you what I've got going on. I don't know if you can see that label that good. Let's see here. No, hopefully I can clean these guys up to where you can see what they are. But I thought it was pretty cool, the light switch on top and the bulb socket, and then I realized how old this thing was, or I'm not even sure if it came from the United States. It doesn't appear that it was working because we do not have this kind of a socket. Yeah, so if you can figure out how to get that plugged into our sockets, I sure would be interested. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove all of the electrical, get rid of that, and rewire this switch. If I continue on the route that I'm going, I'm thinking about making this a nice end table. Yeah, because I really love the look of it. I was going to leave it the original color, but you can literally rub this and it just falls off. It is absolutely filthy. It's been, I guess, in this guy's shop for God knows how many decades. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this. I'm going to take the light switch out and put a new switch in it. And where I put, what I do is I may blank that out. I'll see as I go. Now to open it up, pretty cool little latch here, and as you can see, it is kind of old and whipped in there. Maybe right here. So look at this. There's the electrical element switch, or the elements are down here in the bottom. It appears it's a double wall on the back and the bottom. So I'm going to remove the fire brick completely, take those out and the elements, and I'm going to clean this out really good on the inside. And I'm going to turn it into, like I said, an end table. And I still may use the light switch with a light because it's kind of nice to have a light on the end table, and I think it would add to it. It's definitely not going to be used as a rod oven anymore. And I can't leave it the color it is because it's just nasty. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wire brush some of it. I'm going to soft scrub some of it. I'm going to get it down to where I can paint it. And I am going to use an oil-based paint. I have some smoke gray, or kind of like a battleship gray or machine gray. So let's get started. I'm going to put this on pause right quick and get my camera set up on the tripod. We'll do a little bit of work today, and then I'm going to do several short videos on this. And then we will see what it comes out looking like later on. So hold on one second. All right, we're on the tripod now. And a lot of this is just going to get soft brush cleaning because I don't want to destroy everything. And it is, like I said, very nasty. I may, according to how much dust this generates, I may wind up turning the fans on and just let them run. Yeah, I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, so I went ahead and cut the fans on because I did not want to breathe all this. Now you can see that dust actually going up and out towards the fans, which is really good. I don't want to breathe that mess. It's probably probably lead paint. I wouldn't doubt it. We're just going to kind of clean this up. First initial cleaning, just to really see how bad off it is, and the box itself, or the oven. The bottom is cast iron, which is pretty cool. I guess to mainly hold the heat and all, or withstand the heat in the oven, but I'm not quite sure what these are. I'm not going to be too rough on them. I'm going to clean them real good, but again, all of this is going to get painted nice light gray with an exterior oil-based paint. I want this to be really clean and withstand the test of time after this, because it's going to be a table until somebody other than me gets tired of it. Yeah, this is all got to go. Boy, look at that. What a mess. Again, I don't know. Wow. Yeah, see that dust getting sucked up into the fans? That's what I like, so I'm not breathing that mess. Hold on one second. Let's put this on pause just a minute. Yeah, I wanted to show you this one more time before I started taking stuff off. Normally, in this country, we have this kind of plug. As you can see, that would plug into that. There ain't no way those are even faced remotely correct that they would work. So I have no idea what country that was in. It may have been here in the United States, but many, many years ago. I don't ever remember seeing that kind of a receptacle or a plug. So I'm going to go ahead and set this back and start cleaning some more. Yeah, let's go ahead and pull this screen off. I'm sure there's wires in here that are ran to the element, I would think. All of them are slot head screws. I hate these things. I have no idea. But I don't care. I'm going to cut it dead. So hold on, let's get some tools. Let's go ahead and get that mess out of there. Like I said, this is never going to be used as an oven again, as far as I'm concerned. So we'll lose that. And again, this is just the first cleaning to let me know what I've got and what I'm dealing with, and take the parts off that I don't want. Again, I picked this up out of a guy's knife making blacksmith shop, and I don't think he was using it. other than collecting dust. And boy, was it a professional at that. So what we're going to do again, just kind of a hit lick, missing a promise before we start taking parts off of it. I'm going to remove these top pieces next. That leg's a little bit loose, but I can tighten that up when or just before painting. Alright, that is the first kind of a scruff up cleaning. Let's go ahead and take that light switch apart and find out what's in there. We can also pull that, as long as there's not a bunch of nuts on the bottom of it, this should come out. Adjustment. Right. Boy, this thing is old. Wow. It's got the porcelain light socket and light switch in there. I have not seen those. Well, I'm not quite sure what year those are out of, but it's quite a few decades back. Now, I'm gonna have to cut those off. They're corroded in there. So that means that I'm gonna jump to the next video. I'll let most of this go on to the next video because I don't want to run past the time limit that YouTube tends to give us. Those non-professionals, I guess, is what you would call it. So let's do a little bit of brushing off here. Get ready to cut that video. Alright, so guys, this is the first video on this box, and I'm thinking there's probably going to be 2 more before I ever get to painting it. So again, I got it cleaned up a little bit and let you look inside this. Isn't that wild? I'd be willing to bet money they would still work if you could get electric to them, but not with that. Yeah, so the rest of it, I think it'll clean up, and I'm going to paint it machine gray, but it'll be probably the 3rd video where it gets painted, because one of them I've got to start taking all this stuff out. And the racks, obviously the racks, they lift out. Probably just going to put wood shelves back in. So as for right now, that's the first video, and probably going to be 3 or a sequence of 3. You guys keep watching. Now remember, you've got to share this video, hit like, subscribe, and leave some messages down on the bottom. Tell me what you think about what color. I'm not dead set on machine gray yet, but that happened to be what I have in a gallon bucket. So there it is. We're going to turn this oven into a end table for hopefully a happy customer. Let me know what you think, guys. Thanks.